Hi everyone. So, a lot of Nigerians have fallen victim to fraudulent schemes, all in the name of investment. So, in today's video, we're going to talk about how CBEX scammed Nigerians. We're going to look at the pains, the lessons of investing in Ponzi schemes. So, let's talk all about it. So, I just came up with this topic because it took me a couple of days, but I felt like people should not be victims of things like this. So this is more like an eye opener and more of giving you some information you should start looking out from for. All right. So let's really go into it. Hi, my name is Julia, and on this channel I teach you how to make money the right way, not the Ponzi way. So if this is the first time, hi, my name is Julia, and on this channel, of course, you learn how to make money. And please watch to the end, learn everything I'm going to talk about, and subscribe if you've not. Like this video, drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Introduction. So, when I tell you what to invest in so you can sleep well at night, sometimes people do not listen to me. I feel so bad. Every day, every week, in fact, I try to do videos covering so many areas of making money and investing. But it seems like people just prefer the 30%, 50% return on investment in 30 days. So in all, I know that you probably have been scammed or about to be scammed because someone posted on my videos and said, in fact, I was planning to invest and then it crashed. So lucky, right? So it seems like we've all been, at some point been scammed or tried to be scammed, or someone in your circle of friends or family who has gone through this, lost some money. They told you that you're going to give you some money, they're going to quadruple it in 24 hours, in 48 hours, in 30 days, and you agreed. So, according to research, so I saw this Guardian newspaper story by Michael Oladele. Sorry about that. So he cited in Guardian that Nigerians have lost at least naira and 11 billion naira due to Ponzi in the last couple of years. But this 2025, the greatest of all time, the GOAT, CBEX, took 1.2 trillion. I keep wondering, so people have this amount of money, they didn't put into businesses, they didn't put it into something. Ah, I'll show you things. Okay, let's go. So let's talk about investment and investing. So we're going to pause here and I will take you all to Investopedia. So this is Investopedia, okay? So this, I had to get this. An investment is an asset or item acquired to generate income or appreciate value. Okay, gain appreciation. So appreciation is the increase in the value of an asset over time. Did you see this part? It requires the outlay of a resource today, like time, effort, and money, for a greater payoff in future. I just had to get this, so you get to see it with me. So let's go back to the conversation. So, in simple terms, investing can be defined as a process of putting your money in a credible venture with an expectation that you will receive profits after a reasonable period of time. So, in summary, putting your money to work, your money will not grow or multiply through savings alone. It is investing. Now, when you invest it, you give it time and then it gives you results. Okay. So, an investment is something that is purchased with money that is expected to produce income or profit for you, the investor or the buyer. Okay. So, there are actually three things that are involved in investing. It leverages on three things: time, effort, money. So just look at it as you're planting a corn, maize. If you plant, it doesn't give you, you don't wake up the next morning and then you have corn. No, you give it time, you put in some effort, put in manure, weed it and all that. And then you make your money when you get your corn and you want to sell it. So this is just me explaining to you in layman what is really involved. And you need to understand that. Let me take it back. So for time, it simply means that you know that even in real life, a journey takes time. If you want to travel from point A to B, it requires some time to to get to that destination. So your investment needs time to grow. So if you're an investor that has the right mindset and attitude, you are going to have patience to give it that time. Effort means giving letting this money work for you, letting that investment that you have put, let it do some work for you, because money is a willing worker. Oh. You cannot do so much by yourself, but money can multiply if you put it to work. If not, it will not produce results for you. Now let's talk about money. Yes, we're going to use money to make more money. That's the whole idea, okay? So you cannot invest money that you do not have. You don't invest nothing and expect something in return. You must invest money to acquire assets, okay? So that you would get something in return. Now let's move, quickly. I just want to give you this just to open your eyes. There are categories of investment. We have long term, which is about 5 to 10 years. We have short term, which I see as 6 months to 5 years. And then we have investment risk. This is very important, guys. Low risk investments, medium risk investments, and high risk investments. So these low risk are the ones that don't necessarily have plenty return on investment, but it gives you more like capital preservation. So your capital is preserved. Now for medium risk, oh, a little bit risk here and there, but then it still gives you something. High risk, yeah, even the name alone, these are investment that you have a large chance of losing and a large chance of gaining. So everything is like the way it's coming is the same way you're going to lose your money. So investment can be passive, and which is one of my sweet spots. This is one of the things I teach in the community. The passive way. You cannot make money actively every day of your life. The idea is to make active money and push it into passive money. So you get to rest, you get to retire on time. So if you invested just 20,000 naira every month in a 20% return on investment for just 10 years, you have 6.9 million. And in 20 years, you have 49 million. So let me show you using a calculator quickly. So can you see this? Look here. Look. All right. So this is, ignore the dollar sign. All right. This is 20,000 that you invest every month for 10 years at 20% return, and then you add 20,000 every single month. At the end of 10 years, you will have 6.9 million. See, you contributed 2.4 and you've acquired 4.4. Now let's flip this to 20 years, okay? Just doing same thing for 20 years. Look at the gap, 49. Can you see the gap? For doing the same thing, this is the power of compound interest. See, there are so many ways to make money the easy way that will give you joy. Imagine setting this thing up and having this amount. There's so many things you can do in 20 years' time with this, but sometimes we want the money today, and that's why you always get into trouble. All right, let's talk about reasons why people fall victim to scams, because it's important for you to understand why this keeps happening. So I want you to know that people just do not fall into investment scams like that. There is always a reason, and over time, personally, I've come to understand that the main reason why people fall victim of scam are this, like impatience, fear, greed, laziness, unhealthy competition, lack of knowledge. Now, for impatience, for me, that's like number one, because we want it quick. We want quick gains, quick profit. We want it to come now. When we talk about 10 years, you feel like, what will I be putting money aside for 10 years? But the good thing is that when you put that money aside for 10 years, you are giving that money time, and then you are putting it little by little. You don't need to put in so much. I see some people who have put in like over a million naira, over 20 million into something that they are not even, let me not go there. So impatience is the first thing that drives people to go into scam, because you be like, let me shortcut, let me get this thing in 6 months. In 6 months, I will get 50 times instead of waiting for 20 years. Can you see? Now, fear. This one, people fall into investment because of fear of missing out. Because your friend has shown you how much they paid her last month, another month, the third month, you'll be like, oh my God, I don't want this. I want to make money. Then greed. You want more. You have put 100K, you now put 200K, you now put 1 million, you now put 5 million. You borrow, save, and take and put. Laziness, you do not want to work, you do not want to make some money for yourself. You feel like this is the stress easy way to make money. Unhealthy competition. Tell me about it. This is another reason why a lot of people, you're trying to live large, drive expensive cars, edit eating at expensive restaurant, and then now you need to make money to compete, like to feel among. And then the last one is lack of knowledge. Because you don't have financial knowledge, it ruins everything. Everything goes down the drain. So this is it. This is what happens when you lack the right information. Because you see people who are doctors, pharmacists, engineers, lawyers who are falling victim, and you keep wondering why. Because most people, we don't have the right knowledge, so we don't have time to investigate, to research about this kind of investment. And so we just plunge in money because my friend put money and they paid her. So you just don't have enough information. But if you get financial education, it will save you a lot of money, time, headache, and heartache. Honestly, the stress. And I see people going to fall into another one because those that are lost money now, they are looking for another way to, make up for the lost money. And what happens? They also lose more because you will not be able to, take your time to study again. You still fall victim. These same people are still going to come back again with another strategy. So let's talk about something that is going to interest you. Let's look at this CBEX as a case study. The real owners are still unknown, and they actually copy the real site of Bybit to look legit. So they will model after something that people already know. No verified office. That one they're saying is at Ibadan. I really do not know. Not licensed by a Nigerian SEC. And this is so sad. I just wish that, there's so much going on the enforcement of companies that are not regulated and licensed, going on and collecting money from people. But people will not learn. They also use the same strategy. Oh. What happened in MMM? What happened in MBA Forex is still coming back, but they just use different approach. So another one will still show up. It's just a matter of time. How did they work? These people were told to deposit money into a TRX Tron wallet, and your deposit will then reflect on the profile and updated. You will even believe it, but the truth is that that's a fake account balance. This thing is not real. What you're looking at is just a reflection of what they have updated. Like every, just get a good programmer. They'll just put everything. So those things you're looking at is not cash. Your cash has moved long time ago. They have used it to eat a man. No real trading happening. Who told you they are really trading with your money? And they use old people's money, like the people who joined early. They use new users to pay old users. So they actually use a platform design that looked like crypto trading website, and they built trust. So they keep showing people proof so that the people that started early will be, getting paid every month. For the next 6 months, you'll be like, I've watched this thing for 6 months. Let me jump in. And they were accepting dollars. They use an MLM format, refer people. So they know that MLM gist, everybody knows that, okay, you refer people, you will get paid. And they made their own in such a way that more people you refer, more bonus. And it was crazy. Now it got to the withdrawal. Your money can only be withdrawn in 40 to 45 days. And if you're going to take it early, 20% fine. And then in April, withdrawal stopped. Security problem. They now say that was their exit plan. All right. The system had already reached its peak. Look, this is the first person. So they need two people's money to pay this person. And they need two people's money to pay this person. They need two people's money to pay this. And what happened? The bottom grew so large that they can no longer contain it. So they had to run. Now, this is people's reality. People joined after seeing payment proof, and according to investigation, over 1.2 trillion gone. Funds were moved into a crypto wallet, and withdrawals were delayed. People's accounts blocked, Telegram group locked. And to add salt to injury, they now said telling people to come and do verification. You pay $100 to withdraw 1,000, and even more. Ah, people have really suffered though. Now, the big question, can Nigerians withdraw their money? Can they still get their money back? Honestly, I really don't know. A lot of people tell you no, money has gone. Even though EFCC is saying they're going to work on it, they're going to track them, catch them, all those things, but I don't know what's going to happen. The main question is, did you learn anything from this? And that's why the importance of financial education comes in. You get the knowledge, you get research, you ask the right questions, you invest in what you know. So join our money community. We have a money community. We have the basic level, which is the 10,000 naira. We have the VIPs, the wealth builders, where you get to see the stocks I'm buying. And then we design a portfolio for you, passive income, capital gain, everything all in one. The link to pay is in the description. Please do well to join the community. It is very important. You can also get my new book called The Money Baddie. The link is also in the description. Do well and help yourself.